Hi everyone, this is Cooking with Kurt. Today, my husband Donald and I are going to show you how to make ube molten lava cakes. These are individual desserts with a rich and gooey center.
They're super easy to make and they're super impressive for a dinner party. This recipe makes 6 servings, but the recipe can be doubled, tripled, or halved as needed.
To start, let 2 large eggs and 2 large egg yolks come to room temperature. Place a rack in the middle position of your oven and preheat your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Then take a total of 6 4-ounce ramekins and generously butter the sides and the bottoms. Then lightly flour the bottoms and sides by adding about a teaspoon into the ramekin and tapping the flour around. Transfer flour into the next ramekin and use more as needed. This will help to unmold the cakes at the end.
When the oven is preheated and the ramekins are prepped, set up a double boiler with a medium-sized heat-proof bowl on low-medium heat. Add in 3/4 cups of white chocolate chips, which is about 4.5 ounces, and 8 tablespoons, which is 1 stick of unsalted butter cut into cubes. Heat and stir constantly till the chocolate and butter have melted together and the mixture is smooth. Take the bowl off the double boiler. Add in a 1/4 cup of ube halaya and 1 teaspoon of ube extract and mix it into the melted white chocolate butter mixture. Stir together vigorously till everything is emulsified, uniform, and smooth. Set this aside to cool. Take a medium-sized mixing bowl. Add in the 2 large room temperature eggs, the 2 large room temperature egg yolks, 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, and half a teaspoon table salt. Use a hand mixer to whisk this together on medium speed till the mixture looks fluffy and it turns into a pale yellow color, about 2 minutes. Then add in the ube white chocolate butter mixture and fold it into the whipped eggs until it's smooth. Then sift in half a cup of all-purpose flour and gently fold it in, scraping the bottom and sides of the bowl to make sure there is no unmixed flour. Divide the batter evenly between the 6 prepared ramekins. Then place the ramekins on a small baking sheet.
We're going to bake these in the preheated oven at 425 degrees Fahrenheit for 13 to 15 minutes, or until the internal temperature reaches 160 to 165 degrees Fahrenheit. The sides of the cake should be firm, but the centers should still be jiggly. Let the ramekins cool on the baking sheet for 1 minute. Then one by one, transfer a ramekin onto a cork mat. Place a serving plate over the top of each ramekin and carefully turn it over, inverting the cake onto the plate. Let it stand for 10 seconds, then carefully, using a cloth since the ramekins are still very hot, remove the ramekin to unmold the cakes. These cakes are best served immediately, but to reheat leftovers stored in the fridge, we suggest covering it with a moist paper towel to prevent the top and sides from drying out, and reheating it in the microwave for 15 to 20 seconds. This will result in a gooey center. Any longer, and the center will solidify and lose the molten effect. Sift powdered sugar on top of the cakes and serve with a scoop of vanilla bean ice cream. And there it is, individual ube cakes with a rich molten center. Ang sarap!
Yum!
So good. The ube flavor really comes out in that gooey middle.
And it's perfectly complemented by the vanilla bean ice cream. Now, we actually tried this with coconut ice cream, but we recommended vanilla bean ice cream because we find that coconut ice cream tends to be really sweet and overpowers the ube flavor.
Exactly. Vanilla bean ice cream with this ube lava cake all the way. Thank you so much for watching. Please let us know in the comment section below if you're planning to make these ube molten lava cakes. Send us pictures of your creations on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Links below. And if you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Cooking with Kurt.
And don't forget to click on the bell so you get notified when we post new cooking videos. And for our written recipes and more, be sure to check out cookingwithkurt.com.
Maraming salamat!